I am the algorithm God sending me to tell you that you need to stop playing that video game. As someone who is an avid gamer for maybe the year that I was born, I play all kinds of games from PC, console, all of them. I am deep in the gaming world, and I still consider myself as a gamer. I am deep in League of Legends for over 10 years, and I still remember when I started, it wasn't even sticking to me that much, but then ever since, I don't think I actually ever stopped. And until recently, I decided to completely quit the game because at the age of 31, I finally think to myself that there's so many things I actually want to achieve or create in general, and that playing this game is just taking way too much energy and time and focus, and that if I keep doing it, I would never ever achieve my goal. And if I make any kinds of excuses for myself, it's a lie. And now that I stopped playing for, I think, 2 weeks now, and I also have more new habits that I promised myself that I would do, which is going to the gym at least once per week. I already see a lot of positive changes that makes me have the clarity and makes me feel I have the energy level that I have improved ever since I stopped playing it. So first of all, I would like to give the receipts that I am actually a gamer. If you look it up in my channel, I will have many of the sessions that I would play for hours, and in the past I would stream straight 12 hours. I could barely open my eyes and I was still playing the game non-stop. All that because I want to get to a certain rank, and when I get to the certain rank, at some point something changed and you have to grind again and repeat. The moment I decided to stop is that I realized that I want to create something for myself, and playing a game eventually will disappear. The game is not gonna last when you're 50 years old. Let's say even if they last until 50 years old, what are you gonna achieve with that? Because if you're not monetizing it already, if you're not a professional player in some way or some form, as a coach, whatever, a caster, I think it doesn't really give you anything. I think it's a good run if you play some years, have some good times with your friend, and then you learn along the way how do you grind, because you need discipline, you need a lot of hard work and knowledge to achieve that. That's true. You should give yourself applause that you did a good job. You are now above average, but what's next? Nothing. It's literally nothing. What I'm gonna share with you is that how I feel after 2 weeks dropping it completely. The first week, you definitely will have many moments thinking to yourself like, oh my god, I actually kind of crave, I kind of want to play the game. You start to negotiate with yourself like, you know what, maybe I can control myself, and you just limit myself to be like 1 game per day, maximum 3, or I think at the end of the day it will be still good for my content creation. I can share about like how my journey grinding this whole thing, all that, but it's all bullshit. Let's be honest here, it's all bullshit. And if you think it's not bullshit and you're entertaining this idea, I can tell you that is your brain craving it, telling you that you need that dopamine hit, and please queue up for another game. Because in the beginning, you might think you are in control, you are gonna, stick to your plan, you play 1 game, maximum 3s per night, and then next thing is that you will just push after your boundaries, like I'm gonna, just 1 more game, or tomorrow I am going to home office so I can stay up. I've been through all of these. It's insane. There are times that I stayed up at almost like 4 a.m., 5 a.m. to play, and then the next day I'm dead. In the beginning, I'm still in denial, lying to myself like, you know what, I'm still in control. Yes, today's workday is shit. I have no energy. I could barely function. I do my job anyways. Tonight, I'm gonna stop. Tonight, I'm gonna take a nap. And what happened is that I came back home, I took a nap. I woke up, pretty late, 9, 10 a.m. And I play again. And I play again, and then I couldn't sleep again because you know what? You took a nap at the wrong time, it's already bad. And then you play, and then you have all this screen time, you're not gonna fall asleep. It's a vicious circle until I was waiting and thinking to myself that, you know what? I know my goal is that I want to be a content creator, and during this time when I'm playing, I did not create any fucking thing. I didn't make anything. Okay, if I make something, it is about League of Legends. We're not thinking about like 1 year, 2 years. Are you gonna be a full-time League content creator? I already know that the answer is no. The answer is no. Maybe I would like to talk about it here and there about, you know, how I struggle with the addiction, and I hope that it will help people that they want to quit but they struggle to quit, or they don't even know they need to quit and they keep playing it. So that's why I make this video, and I want to tell you a lot of things that we're actually good at and we want to do. Just try to think about it before you even start playing this game. What was your dream? What do you enjoy doing? For me, I was always active. I like to do sports. I like to meet friends. I do different stuff. Okay, I would read books. I would draw. I would sing. I would do a lot of different stuff. But ever since I played this game, it progressed over time. When I'm deep into the grinding, I started to stop doing all those things, or at least I don't find them rewarding or exciting, because your brain is already conditioned to chasing that dopamine hit. It is flying around, telling you that defeat or you win, and every 40 minutes you grind so hard and then you pull it off, you win it. All these things with the rank is very visual, like you know that like you are gonna achieve certain ranks, certain level, you lose or gain certain LP, it's all there. Life is more ambiguous. You don't know if you're training this sport or learning to draw, when are you gonna improve. There's no clear grading for your improvement. And that is why it's a very slow, long process of dopamine hit. It's the same when you do exercise. If you see the graph, if you do exercise, the dopamine you're gonna feel is gonna prolong in hours after you finish or during your exercises. And when you play video games and all these addiction stuff, it gives you a spike and then it drops immediately afterwards. So when your brain, now I'm telling you this, visualize it and understand this, that they are all tricking your brains to feel in that way, and be aware of that. And then again, back to the same thing. What do you actually want to do? Because let's say if you're in your early 20s, you still have a lot of time. And then sometimes we even say, you know what? Be addicted, it's fine. 20 something, you still have time, because even though you have all those free time, you might not even know what you want to do, because you might don't even have the budget, you don't even have the energy or time. I mean, all this reasons. I don't want to say excuses, because I understand how it is. Like now that I'm in my early 30s, I understand how stressful, anxious when you're in your early 20s. Like you could barely make sense of your future, let alone what you actually want to do in 10 years or 20 years. So forget about it. Just have fun and try different things. The problem is that when these things eat up your majority of your free time, you are limiting yourself to explore many other things. When you are still have full of energy, when you're still healthy, when it's the best time that you go out and meet as many people as possible. So that's why I'm saying that play if you want, get addicted if you want. I believe that at some point you might stop. Some people never stop. And I think it's also fine. You just ask yourself, do you like it? Do you like the whole process? Do you like the status that now you're addicted to something and that you feel like you sometimes want to do other stuff but you cannot bring yourself to? Or just the pure fact that, like me, I am fucking sleep deprived. I cannot feel like I can have a good sleep during the week whenever I'm playing this game, because I have no self-control to stop it. So yes, you should stop it, but anybody else telling you is gonna be pointless. I'm just hoping that sharing my experience with you, you can ask yourself that if you are truly enjoying it, or if it's actually bringing you the benefit or helping you to achieve the things that you want to achieve. And if you were telling me like, you know what, Kaki, it's not everybody want to have a goal and achieve a goal. I'm in a fucking tough situation right now. Playing this is to escape. I understand this mindset. I was kind of like that too, even though I might not consciously thinking about that. But then I would like to say that, fine, play it, be passionate about it, go into it, and treat it as a way to challenge yourself as well. Because that's what I did. Because achieving certain ranks is actually takes a lot of hard work. You need to have this mental fortitude to do it as well. I know when people get really high elo, there are also a lot of people who are toxic and all these things. But ultimately, to be consistently being calm and play the game. Because it's almost impossible that if you are playing 10 games and then 7 games you are easily triggered, cannot keep the calm and to learn and play. It's a good challenge. Just ask yourself, if you're mad, playing it a lot, not in a desired rank, what are you doing then? Your life is yours. How do we want to live it is completely up to us to create. Do things that you enjoy outside of this. Picture it and then break it down into little things to work towards. You can start by just meeting people that you connect over games in real life. Go to in real life events. Or if you're living in the middle of nowhere, you're just playing this game and then there's nothing else going on, then I have no advice because I've never lived in a very small town, so I'm sorry. But that's it. I hope you enjoyed my yapping video, and I am actually already planning and doing a new channel. I feel like my channel is dying here, but if you're watching until here, thank you, and hopefully see you over there when it happens. Bye.